I have a feeling that I've met you somewhere before. How much does it take to become an expert? It was nothing like what we expected. The noise in the street woke me up. What time do you usually wake up in the morning? There he picked up a beautiful and an excellent job. Do you mind if I kiss your baby? Her parents called her Mary after her grandmother. Have you decided what to do about that problem with your boss? I have a call and I can decide I should stay home or go to work. Please ask questions if there is anything you don't understand. He asked her whether she was coming to the meeting or not. They asked that their father be moved to a private room in the hospital. This forest is heavily populated by all kinds of animals. He hadn't eaten all day and was hungry when he got home from work. I wasn't hungry for breakfast this morning, so I skipped it. They changed their reservation from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. The police officers left him to think about his decision. Leave the dishes in the sink. We'll wash them in the morning. Her mother told her to put on her hat, but the child left it at home. He's gone too far into the intersection and had to back up his car. The children always ride in the back seat of the car. His heart is in a very good condition for a man of his age. The doctor says his condition is getting better and he'll be out of the hospital soon. The dentist's waiting room was filled with patients. Be patient. The boss will be here soon. If you would be more patient with her, she would not be so afraid of you. I wanted to know what happened, but I was still scared to find out the truth. The boy was scared that his father would be angry and punish him. Don't say horrible things like that. You'll scare the children. They don't have the necessary funds to begin the project. Only people with a high income can afford to live in this neighborhood. I had a conversation with my new neighbor last night. Their son had been injured in a terrible accident. I meant what I said about quitting, and I've already told my boss. We're going to spend Christmas at home. She solved her financial problem by sharing her apartment with a roommate. Some people think they can solve any problem with money. You should be proud of your talent and not to try to hide it. I'm very proud to have a friend who is such a wonderful musician. He was so proud of his daughter for standing up for what she believed in. His proud parents were not happy to accept a waitress as a daughter-in-law. As a waiter, you have to know how to deal with customers. She was able to deal with the problem herself and didn't need to call in a professional. He got a loan from the bank. I cannot afford to buy a car. Can you really afford to take a month off from work? After a few years at the new job, he finally able to pay off his debts. Your debt to the bank is now $20,000. We owe $5,000 in debt to the credit card company. He was deep in debt and his rich father wouldn't help him. Well, thank you everybody for being in my channel and learning English with me. If you are going to learn more about English lessons, you can subscribe my channel.